Burnout is not your fault. If you're exhausted, if you're unmotivated or questioning whether you can keep doing the work that you care so deeply about, I want you to hear this clearly. Burnout is not your fault. You're not broken. You're not weak. You're responding to systems that were never meant to support people like you. Let's be honest. Most of us weren't taught how to rest. We were taught how to hustle, how to care for others, how to survive. And especially if you're an advocate or an activist or a change maker, you've probably internalized the idea that you need to sacrifice yourself to serve the cause. But burnout isn't about laziness or bad time management. It's what happens when capitalism, patriarchy, and white supremacy have worked exactly as they were designed to. Systems that tell you you're only valuable when you produce. That your worth is tied to being constantly available. And that you can't slow down because the world is on fire. Sound familiar? That's not personal failure. That's systemic conditioning. In my book, Preventing Activist Burnout, I talk about how burnout is deeply political. It's not just about doing too much. It's about doing too much in a world that expects everything from us. Think about it. We glorify overworking. We admire people who never say no. But we rarely ask, at what cost? These systems exploit our compassion, especially for those of us who are socialized to nurture, fix, and hold things together. The world benefits from your burnout because it keeps you quiet, compliant, and too tired to rest. But what if I told you you don't have to earn rest? That you're allowed to set boundaries? That you don't have to hold the world up by yourself? That rest is not a luxury, it's a right? That boundaries are not selfish, they're self-preservation. And that burnout is not a badge of honor, it's a red flag. Listen, you can't self-care your way out of a culture that devalues your humanity. But you can start by refusing to believe that this is all your fault. So, what can you do? Start by unlearning the lie that rest equals weakness. Build a practice of community care. Reach out to those who understand, those who don't judge you, those who get it. Join groups. Form your own group. Say no, even when it feels uncomfortable. And surround yourself with people who understand that the goal isn't just survival, it's sustainability. Here's the truth. The world needs you. But not as a martyr, not as a shell of yourself. The world needs you whole, and you deserve the wholeness, even if the systems around you say otherwise. If this spoke to you in any way, know that you're not alone. I created this space for people just like you, advocates, activists, caregivers, change makers, social justice warriors, the people who are trying to do the work without losing themselves in the process. So hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me where your burnout shows up for you. You can check out my book, Preventing Activist Burnout, if you want some more support rooted in real radical care. You can also join my Visionaries community, where there are like-minded folks who are fighting for justice. And I do work one-to-one with a handful of folks. So you can apply for that too. I have a quiz that assesses your burnout. So you can click that as well and see where you are in your burnout. Take what you need and let the rest go. You deserve peace, you deserve rest, and most importantly, you deserve to know that burnout is not your fault.